What's up, landlords? Something that just recently came up in the community was about paint. I started off with the interior, and this is just a template that I'm just sharing with people so they can get an idea. And I'm going to break it down by property. So property 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down to 10. And then I got some notes at the bottom, but I'm only going to track the latest full paint job, which sometimes you do touch ups, sometimes you go in there, the paint's not that bad if it was just a 1-year turnover. So I'm not going to try to track that. I don't want to create too much work. I wanted to talk about, give examples of kind of what I know, what I've been using. And I like Sherwin-Williams, and I have some properties in HOA communities, and the HOA standardizes Sherwin-Williams colors. Also, I want to standardize this is because I can put in my FAQs, and if tenants have questions for touch-up paint and patching holes. But this paint right here is made specifically for ceilings, and then the finish will be flat for the ceilings. The walls, duration, there's the product line. Here's agreeable gray. It's really a cool color that we like because some people have furniture that's more browns and colors, and then some people have the more grayish color furniture style. The satin finish is what we do inside, so it's kind of pretty good. It's kind of close to eggshell, but it basically is got a slight sheen to it, so you can scrub it down and use the magic erasers and stuff. And when we do the doors, trims, and crown, it's a semi-gloss, and we go with the color extra white. So I just wanted to put a template, say, hey, let's just put all this down once and then be organized with it, and then you can copy paste it for other properties if you want, and it's just making life easier. That's kind of what I worked on thanks to Landlord Skool. And then a vendor list, because I want to link to the vendor list and so you can track it. I have everything neatly organized inside of Appfolio, where it automatically does the W-9s and stuff like that for tax purposes. But if you're manually doing your own stuff, you're going to have to do that. But at least you can check off as you look up the vendors and you put them in this list. You're going to ask them, hey, are you licensed? If it's a requirement, like a handyman, a lot of times they're not licensed to be a handyman. You can just do odds and ends work without being licensed. I don't know all the state laws, so maybe it's applicable somewhere else. A good idea to always have 2 handyman, in my opinion. So I put a primary and then a backup right here, and then another one that you'd probably want a primary and a backup would be a plumber. So I kind of set that one up too for success here. Say, hey, just get you thinking that, hey, plumbers are important. You want to be able to have a backup just in case someone's on vacation or you can't get a hold of them. The biggest thing what I like about this is if you're ever asked a question or time goes by and you want to data dump, this is called an external brain. There's a mental load that happens when you have to make decisions, and it weighs on you. That's why people are most fresh in the morning, and you should be doing your most important work first. And a way to do that is have systems and routines where you don't have to think about it. I think one example was every time you come in the house, put your keys in a little dish. I kind of got my own little dish here in my office where it's just a metal little thing, and I put my wallet in there, and then I also have my my keys, and that's a place that you never you have to think. For me, if my keys are not in my right front pocket, they're in this dish right here in my office. So that's an example of an external brain. I don't have to think about it anymore. I made a decision. I bought the little tin, put the little glass rocks in it, and now I just have my key and wallet spot. And then same thing with your real estate investing and your DIY self-management. That's pretty much the point of this. Something came up in the Landlord Skool. We kind of worked it out. I kind of felt compelled to kind of put this together, ask for feedback from people, and this is the first product. Maybe we can, iterate it and kind of make it better in the future. But if you guys are ever interested in, trying to improve your DIY skills, your self-management, if you're brand new or you're trying to get to the next level or whatever, you might want to check out Landlording Skool. And this is just a quick little example. Nobody showed up for today's Landlording Live, so this is just what I decided to do. And most of the time when people show up, I'll specifically talk to them and their needs. Say, hey, what's going on? What are you working on? How can I help? Thanks, you guys. I appreciate everybody being, involved in landlording and self-management and all that stuff. I love it. So I'll see you guys. Bye.